Let's pick up this conversation forward. We've got Richard Harris joining in on the show right now. Richard, hi, good morning and good evening to you. US not in a recession. That seems to be the clear word, at least coming in from Trump as well as, the Commerce Secretary. But other than that, you think market volatility is going to continue? Because with all the, tariff talk, I mean, it's a given that US also is going to be hard hit by inflation.
Well, thanks for having me. First of all, congratulations on the Champions Cup. I'm disappointed you haven't given me an Indian cricket shirt, but at least I am wearing the right blue this morning. So congratulations on that. Moving on to less important things. Yes, I think what we're seeing now is the administration in the US starting to actually fess up that, oh yeah, maybe their policies are inflationary, maybe there will be a bit of pain. I mean, clearly they're under intense lobbying from the American producers, American importers, about the real damage that these policies are causing to the economy. So there is a bit of acquiescence there, but we're still hearing from the administration, oh, it's fine, we've got jam tomorrow. Now, how often have we heard that? So I think that what this is showing, and also some of the figures over the weekend, is that the American economy is starting to splutter. It's starting to stall as a result of these things. And the big issue is not just the policies, but the on-off nature of the policies. So, for instance, people can't plan. And I think that's actually quite damaging and will continue through to at least the second quarter before we're likely to see any clarity on this.
Okay. How much of the entire tariff adjustment do you think is in the price? I mean, yes, no, I don't know. From a market standpoint, what do markets know?
Well, this is the problem. Markets, as we all know, don't like uncertainty. And we're in a situation at the moment where things are uncertain. It's very difficult for people to plan. And I think, that is damaging. I mean, we're also seeing the immense destruction of America's political credibility overseas, not just with Europe, but even with places like Japan. India must be wondering, the Indian authorities must be wondering exactly where the US is going to with all of this. So it's the problem when you have policy made by one guy at midnight on Trump Social or on the steps of Air Force One. And unfortunately, because Trump has filled his cabinet with acolytes, people who just say yes, yes, men, even if they believe something else at the moment, they're saying yes. So it is in a difficult position, of if the cabinet don't really know what's going on, how's the market going to know?
In the light of what is happening to the dollar index, the fact that it's gone to 103, do you see market flows coming back to emerging markets?
Well, it's always difficult for emerging markets when the dollar goes up. Whether it works the other way is also difficult because, a lot of emerging markets depend on money flows from major economies. And at the moment, Europe is going to be focusing on Europe because there the economy might actually pick up with the sort of spending that we haven't seen on defense for many decades coming in, and continued spending elsewhere. Yes, debt levels are going to go up, but I think investors in Europe are going to be concentrating more domestically. Investors in the US probably are going to be more concerned about having money outside. So generally, it's a bit more of a concern, I think, about emerging markets. But, we are facing, I think, a slightly different world where a lot of the trends we've seen in the past regarding emerging markets are changing because many of these emerging markets are no longer emerging. They're no longer developing. Actually, many of them are really quite developed, as you see from what's happened in India, what's happened in China over the last 10 years.
Right. Okay, Richard, great to have you on the show, and we will send you that jersey for the next India match.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, great to have you on the show.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.